Okay, so a few days ago, I got to see the Minecraft movie. So it was on April 3rd, actually. I don't know why they were just showing it early, but they were. Anyway, first thing I gotta get out of the way is I actually really, really liked that movie. Um, I thought it was hilarious. Two huge criticisms I gotta get out of the way first is number one, the plot is weak, and number two, the characters kind of suck. Like the characters, they have no development. Like the whole movie, like no, but nobody changes. Anyway, that being said, other than that, it was such a fun time, and and I don't know, I just loved it a lot. Like they really, really did a lot of fan service. Um, and one of the things I really loved was just all the little things. So while by movie standards it was a train wreck, it was still like a great thing to watch as a Minecraft player, if you know what I mean. So like there's just a bunch of little things in the movie like sounds, gameplay mechanics, references, you know, just so many little things like that. And heck, even the music too. Like, there's so many times where like an orchestral version of the C418 Minecraft song it just kicks in, and it's so good. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun time. I think I'd rate it like an 8 out of 10. Just because like it could have totally been better with like the plot and the characters, but other than that, I really liked it. I think it was a good time, and I think something that also kind of made it a way better experience was just the theater was so awesome. So if you've somehow been living under a rock, people have been memeing the freaking. People have been memeing to death when Steve says Flint and Steel and Chicken Jockey. So if you've somehow been living under a rock, that's new to you. Now I understand. Anyway, in the theater, when he said those lines, like Chicken Jockey and Flint and Steel, I kid you not, there was cheering and clapping. Like this was my movie theater experience right here.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
And they didn't just do that one time. They did it a few times. And it was so awesome. It was so funny. I did go to see this movie with some friends, which honestly is something you should totally do if you're considering going to see this movie. But yeah. Also, one thing to note is that I went into watching this movie knowing that it's not supposed to be serious and that it's supposed to be a very like silly, goofy, lighthearted movie. So I didn't go in expecting some deep, you know, plot that's super dark and all that. So maybe that's what helped me enjoy it a little bit more because I know that a lot of like people were expecting a little bit more of a heavier tone, and just because of like the game's like darker lore implications. But I don't know. It's just not. It's not a super duper serious heavy thing. But yeah, I think the theater experience for this movie was genuinely so awesome. Like, when I say that more people cheered for when Steve from Minecraft said chicken jockey than from when Steve Rogers, Captain America, caught Thor's hammer in Avengers Endgame, I'm dead serious. Like, so many more people cheered during the Minecraft movie than during Avengers Endgame. Like, it was so funny that people did that. And one thing is, one thing I saw. Oh, also, one thing I'll mention is that the CGI and like the art style, honestly, I thought I wouldn't be able to get used to it, and I thought I'd like hate it the whole time, but I kind of didn't. It was really easy to get used to, and yeah. While I will say some things did look a tad uncanny at times, I still thought it looked pretty good. There are a few cameos in the movie, and I think you'll really like them if you can spot them all. There's also just like I think I did mention this before, but there genuinely is just so many small little details that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss them in this movie, and they're just so awesome. I'm trying my best here to do a spoiler-free review because a lot of the stuff I have to say about this movie is spoiler stuff. So I'm trying my best to leave that out. One thing I will say though is that there's like this beginning portion where it gives like a background, kind of character setup to Steve, and I feel as if that kind of drags on for a bit. I wouldn't exactly say it like ruins the whole beginning of the movie, but it is a bit longer than it should be. One thing I will say is this definitely isn't the movie for everyone, and this definitely isn't the movie everyone wanted, but this is just, in my opinion, I really liked it. So I'd say go give it a watch. Go in knowing that it's not supposed to be some serious, hardcore movie. It's just a fun time, you know. Oh, and one more thing I will add is that there is a scene with an Enderman that I actually really liked, and I thought they did the Enderman pretty good. And I thought they did a good job at like kind of making it as creepy as it's like supposed to be. And I thought that bit was pretty dope. I really wish there was more bits like that. Like I know that there's like a scene where they go into a mountain. I know there's like parts of that in the trailer, but there's that scene, and that would have been perfect for them to add like a warden sequence there where like they accidentally like stumble across the warden or something. The movie also kind of felt like it was a little bit short. Like it was like I'm pretty sure it's like an hour and 40 minutes, but it did feel just a little bit short. Maybe that's because I enjoyed it a lot and I wish there was more. Those are my spoiler free thoughts on the Minecraft movie. If you've seen this movie, tell me in the comments what you thought about it. I'd love to hear like all the little Easter eggs you guys noticed and other stuff like that. Also, sorry, this video was like super, super unscripted, last second, little more unedited today. I've been super busy all week with college and stuff. Just know that I do have some videos in the works, so those will be coming soon. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good one.